What's up, Virgo? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general full moon tarot reading for the full moon coming up on January 25th. This will be a full moon at 5 degrees Leo. It'll be at 12:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be in the 10th mansion of the moon. I'll put a picture of it. You can read about it. The 10th mansion is all about healing, learning, overcoming enemies. But there is a caveat to it. It is auspicious for drinking, doing drugs, anything along those lines. So be careful about those types of situations. It could lead to not so good outcomes. I mean, you know that anyway, right? That's obvious. For Virgo ascendant, we're talking 11th or 12th house. And with the astrology right now, the moon will be opposite the sun conjunct Pluto. So you want to be careful about rage, not just anger. Pluto is rage, or being dominating in your environment or in the way you present yourself to the world. It's mostly, if there is any kind of rage, it's probably going to be about what's going on in the world, whether it be like your local governments or, overseas wars, anything like that, poverty, anything that really upsets, that can upset an individual. It's going to be square Jupiter, so be careful of overindulgence. 11th or 12th house, again, with 11th house is Aquarius house, so you may be really kind of focused on what's going on in the world and that might be upsetting you in some way. And you feel like you need to take some role or say something or get it out, just be careful of the communication. 12th house is that whole psychic house. It's also about hidden enemies, secrets, things like this. So just, be careful of your communication. You don't want to gain any secret enemies or anything like this. Mercury's also touching, which is your planet, is also touching Mars right now in a conjunction. That could also lead to really sharp and angry communication. Anyway, that being said, we're going to get you a Celtic cross spread, Virgo. Oh, something's bringing down the house. Actually, that's actually a good card to have on top of that. Looks like something to do with something that you're working on or at work in and of itself. Okay. This is balance. This is creation. This is divine guidance, those types of things. Get you a moon card, get like kind of an overall flow of what's happening. It's like something sudden happened in your world, but it brought abundance, whatever this sudden thing is. Like, or it brought a new. Don't let your past hold you back. I mean, we could all use that advice. Don't let the past hold you back, Virgo. I know all about that. I imagine most of us do. So you got the Tower. This is sudden, drastic change of energy. This is like, this is fire. This is destruction. This is sudden change. This is enlightenment even. But it's crossed by abundance or like a new opportunity or like a new project or even pregnancy. So if there is a pregnancy, it was sudden. I mean, it can happen like that, right? You didn't expect it necessarily to happen. It could be a sudden pregnancy, right? But likely it's a project because, in the near future, it looks like you're working on something. It looks like work. Something that you're wanting to show off or something that you're doing at work. And even in your recent past, this could be you, male or female, because it is an earth sign individual. The recent past, it's your solid foundations. It could be feeling really comfortable financially, materially. But it looks like something sudden's coming in. Boom. Either it's like something sudden about a project, like some kind of fast communication comes in, right? Or this could be a new idea that comes in out of nowhere. And you're like, oh, new project. Or something suddenly happened in your life that brought you this abundance. Something happened. Something drastic happened and it brought you a lot of money. Or just brought you like the ability to or the inspiration for this new idea and the ability to, or just the ability to feel abundant and be abundant. Maybe it brought you like inheritances or something. In the unconscious, though, you seem to be very worried about it. You seem to have a lot of worry going on right now. It looks like worry about money or worried about this project. And just because you worry about money, doesn't mean that you're worried because you have a lack of it. It could be, because this doesn't look like a lack of money. It could be worried because you have a lot of money, you don't necessarily know what to do with it or what you should do with it, or it's making people treat you different or vice versa, that type of thing. Or whatever this is that you're working on, you're very worried about how it will be received or if you did a good enough job. But Virgos are very meticulous, so I imagine you cross your T's and dotted your I's. You know, this is you right now. Communication, moving fast, sudden movement, like moving forward. This is movement. I mean, you got this card too. This is movement. And if it is an idea, you know, it's taking hold. Movement. You know, in your environment, it's like somebody's throwing money at you in some way. Money is, you're receiving money in some way, or money's being offered you. Maybe they're trying to buy something off of you that you created. You know, maybe they're trying to, I guess it could be like maybe something happened to a home in your home, and like now somebody's trying to buy it from you, type of thing. And they're offering you a lot for it, maybe more than you realize. That type of thing could be something. They're just, you know, bringing down the house, but they mean it like they're taking it from you because they want to buy it from you. Could be something like that. But it's something that you've worked on. Maybe you remodel houses or something like that, or maybe even just design them. But something's bringing you money in. Something that you've done is bringing you an offer of money, and it's bringing it in swift. Something sudden happened. Something that you worked on. It's bringing this offer of money. It's a lot of money here. And then you got in the advice, it's saying be generous. So whenever you receive it, man, with Virgos, I get y'all getting money all the time. I don't know why I keep getting that. Somehow y'all are getting money. Inheritance, maybe. Just retirement. Maybe you got a big bonus, some kind of bonus at work, anything like that. Something is paid off for you, but you're worried about it for some reason. Maybe it's something that you don't want to sell or let go. Like I said, it could be a home for sure. Maybe you're like, I put all this time and effort in making this home and making it what I wanted it to be. And now somebody's like, man, I'm going to offer you top dollar for this. And you're like, oh, man, I don't know. Or like whatever it is that you created. And you don't want to part with it for whatever reason. But money is being offered to you. Sometimes you part and, you know, something happens and you have no choice. All right? So take the money. You know, the outcome is the final judgment. This is the end. This is like the final decision that's being made. If it's something to do with court, which it could be because there's the judgment card there, it's all coming out in your favor. The judgment's in your favor, I can tell you, because somebody's offering you money. It could be like something happened and there's some kind of lawsuit and they're making a settlement offer. And that's what this is. And I guess it's really up to you to decide if you want to take it or not. It could be something that you inherited that now you're selling, and you're getting top dollar for it. But you have like a sentimental value to it, and you don't necessarily want to get rid of it, type of thing. Maybe you got something that you found in an inheritance, or maybe something you found and it's like you found out it's worth a whole bunch of money, like some like antique item or something. But it has sentimental value to it. But it's like, well, somebody's offering me a lot of money for it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. And you have to make that decision. And that's why I'm saying don't let the past hold you back. Because if it is something that's attached to like a family member that passed or anything like that, you may have a hard time getting rid of it because it's like got emotional and sentimental value to you. But it's worth a lot. It looks like it's worth a whole lot because there's money here for sure. But don't let the past hold you back. And if it's a new opportunity to like work on something, you're gonna crush it. Whatever it is that you work on, man, it's gonna bring massive abundance, and it's not gonna take long. You're going to figure it out. Whatever this is, you're going to figure it out really quick, and you're really going to help whatever this company is, or even just yourself, make a lot of money. It's just going to be a great opportunity, and you're going to have the ability to give. And, you know, that's part of what Virgo's journey is in the Zodiac, is service. I mean, it's really all of our goal, really. But the axis is really focused on, like, sacrifice and service and healing is the Pisces Virgo one. It's, you know, that's kind of what you're here to do. But anyway, that being said, Virgo, it's a good reading. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to me, and it would help me, help the algorithm move forward. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just grateful that you're here. I do plan on making some astrology videos soon. I'm going to start with Saturn because he's a very, very important planet that we should all pay attention to in our natal charts. And I'll try to give you all a full gambit. I'm still compiling my information now before I make it. I'll make sure it's thorough and to the point. Saturn wouldn't have it any other way. But anyway, thanks for being here. And I hope to see you here again, Virgo. Happy full moon.